What's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. Tonight, we are featuring the Artemis Project, designed by Daryl Chow and Daniel Roki, I think is how you say it, published by Grand Gamers Guild. This playthrough and this prototype was also sponsored and offered up by Grand Gamers Guild, so big thank you to them for allowing us to be able to show this to you tonight. As I said, it is a sponsored playthrough. It's also a prototype. This is currently available for backing on Kickstarter. So keep in mind that everything that you see tonight is subject to change. Follow the Kickstarter for component, graphic, anything like that that may change, okay? So just keep that in mind. For the most part, though, looks pretty good as far as I'm concerned, all right? I'm your host, Edward Euler. You guys know these guys.
Banker Dave.
Robert.
Jerry.
All right. So, big thank you also to everybody watching live as well as after the fact, and to our 740 patrons. Without them, this ain't happening. Special shout out to Warren M. Thank you very much for the support. Really, really appreciate it. So yeah, Artemis Project. Thematically, we are mining, I guess in a sense, the moon Europa of Jupiter. So it's a really mean dice placement, dice placement game that you guys, well, it fits our wheelhouse. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. So that said, y'all ready to rock?
Let's do it.
All right,
So I'm ready to go.
Cool. All right, just a reminder, I'm going to take the cameras down and the chat down during the teach so you guys can focus on that. But other than that, Jerry, take it away.
All right. You're the head of a team of stabilizers attempting to build the most successful colony before the game ends. Harvest resources, energy minerals, construct buildings in the ocean to improve your abilities and above the ice for scoring. Gain and train colonists to staff your colony and help with expeditions. You will score victory points for various accomplishments throughout the game and then for a variety of criteria when the game ends. Stored energy, minerals, VP earning buildings, number of buildings, sets of all 4 colonist types plus leftovers, and majority of expedition badges and tools. The player with the most VP wins.
Cool. All right. So what you guys here are looking at are the majority of obviously the board, as well as 3 of the 4 player boards. I'll give you a close-up on my player board here in a little bit, but I figure I'd go over what it is that you're looking at before I start talking about how to play the game. So we have the victory point track here on the side of the ice, right here in the middle. And then we'll kind of do these in order. You'll notice a number 1 through 6, and we'll kind of go through everything in that order. So over the right-hand side over here, we have the hangars over here. Then at the bottom right, we have the vents. These are action places for your dice where we're going to be placing them. Then on the bottom left here, we have the quarry. Then we have the gantry, which are going to be the buildings that we're going to acquire. On the top left there, we have the doorstep. Then to the right of that, the academy. And last but not least, we have here the outfitters as well as the relief track. And that is the consolation prize, the relief track. There we go. Hey, how about this stuff, right? Now, over on our player boards here. So everybody has a player board, and this is an identical setup for everybody. The only thing that's going to change is our dice values are going to be random at the beginning of every round. So everybody has 5 dice, or 5 workers in a sense. Over here we have our shelters, which are going to be where we're going to place the 4 different colors of colonists, and there are 4 different colors of colonists. And I'll cover these here in a little bit. Then we have the 2 types of resources here. We have energy storage and we have mineral storage. We also have a spot for tools as well as expedition tokens here. All right. And then also we're going to have room for buildings, and due to the way the camera's set up and to be able to zoom in tight enough, normally what we would do is the first half of the game, all our buildings would come out here. In the second half of the building, all of our buildings would be stored here, but we're probably just going to make one long chain of them as we go along. And of course, first player token, which, sorry, that doesn't come as part of the Kickstarter. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about how the game actually plays. The game is going to take place over 6 rounds, and each of those rounds has 3 different phases. You have a placement phase where the players are going to assign their own dice into the 7 different locations. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This being the only activation space that happens immediately when you place a die. Otherwise, all that happens is we're going to be placing our dice out here. Then in the second phase, which is the resolution phase, exactly as you assume it would happen, it's going to go A, B, C, same order all the way around. We're going to resolve these places around the board. And then finally, there's an upkeep phase. At the end of 6 rounds, we're going to do some final scoring, and whoever has the most points wins. Okay? So the best way that I know how to teach this is kind of go through the placement phase, explain how you're placing your dice, and then we'll go through the actual resolution phase on why you're doing what it is that you're doing. All right? So in the placement phase, you're going to be placing dice, as I said, into any of those 7 locations. I'm going to start with the outfitters, which is this first spot right here. So here, very simple. The value of the die that you place there, we're going to go 1 die at a time in player order, clockwise around the table until we've placed all 5 dice. If you place a die here, this is the only one that activates immediately. Get that many tools. 1 for a value 1 through 4, or 2 for value 5 through 6. Again, these are prototype components, so they're just little chipboard little components. And if you're familiar with Castles of Burgundy, what these basically do is allow you to adjust the die up or down 1 value. The difference, though, it does not wrap. So you can't go lower than a 1, can't go higher than a 6.
Do they stack?
They do. So if you had 4 of these and you had a 1, you could bump it up to a 5 if you so desired. There we go. So over on the right-hand side, the first place, we have the hangers. Now, this is going to be 1 less than the number of players. So there's 4-player game, so we have 3 of them available. What these are is where we're able to send off expeditions. How this is going to work is on a player's turn, they're going to take 1 die and they're going to place it out there, and they're going to put it at the bottom of any of the expeditions that they wish to go on. All right? When they place a die, they may, if they choose, send 1 various color colonist out with that die. The exception being, if they choose to send pioneers, they can send multiple pioneers. Everything else, they can only send 1 of each color, or 1 of a color. In addition, to be able to do so, it's going to cost you 1 energy, regardless of how many you send. So of these 3, you can only send 1. Of the pioneers, you could conceivably send as many as you had, but that would still only cost you 1 energy. So, for instance, on Dave's turn, if he decided or as the example, thanks Dave, you're on the ball, I appreciate it. If you went ahead and so on Dave's turn, he put this out, and then on a subsequent turn, Robert put his die. Regardless of the value, it's going to go up above. It could be that Robert chose to go on that expedition instead, so on and so forth. You're going to stack your dice up, so on and so forth. And yes, you can send multiple dice out there, okay? And I'll talk about what the various colonists do when we get to the resolution. Any questions on that? All right, cool. Moving on. So, down here, these 3 spots, so we have the vents, the quarry, and the doorstep. Those 3 locations mechanically, fundamentally work identical, okay? When it's your turn, you can place 1 die out here. And let's say, for instance, I choose to go ahead. It's my turn. I'm going to send this 2-value die, and I want to put it down here into the vents. If I choose to, when I send this out there, it slots in where the numerically increasing in value from left to right. Now, because this 2 is the same value as mine, that was placed first, so therefore my 2 would slide in right there. When we get to activation, or the resolution phase, we are going to resolve these left to right. So even though Dave put his 5 out here, there might not be 5 resources left, okay? More on that in a little bit. But fundamentally, these 3 spaces all work identical in that regard for the dice placement. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, any questions on those? Okay, then we'll just move over here to the gantry. And the gantry is where we're going to be getting buildings to be able to add to our tableau. So our tableau, again, being out here. We're going to be bidding on these locations with our dice based on the value of the dice that we send. So again, maybe on a subsequent turn, it's my turn, I choose to send this 3, and I can choose any of these buildings on which to bid, and let's say I choose that one. What that says is I'm committing to spending 3 minerals, and again, minerals being these resources here, even if I don't have 3 resources, I still can go ahead and commit to building that there, saying, okay, by the time that resolves, hopefully I have 3 minerals in which to be able to build that, okay? However, it can be outbid upon. So maybe on Jerry's turn, he says, no, not so fast, my friend. I'm going to outbid you on that. To be able to outbid, it must be higher in pip value, obviously, okay? Cannot be the same value. More on that later. But fundamentally, all of these work the exact same for the bidding mechanic. Any questions?
Nope.
All right. So we've already covered here at the doorstep. Let's go ahead and move over to the academy now. So you'll notice that the academy, there are only 2 locations in which you can place dice. So once those are full, sorry, you cannot place any more there. When you place a die, you may place any color colonist up there. And again, the 4 different colors of colonists, you can choose any of those to send when you place the die. When it resolves, they're going to actually turn into these 3 different colors, depending on the actual value of that die. Pretty simple. Up above it, you'll notice there are events, okay? So there are 6 events in a game. That's essentially the timer for the game. So each round, we're going to, at the beginning of a round, resolve or flip up 1 event to show what is going to happen. And then wherever that event is going to take place, you'll notice the E on it. So we have the little event marker there on the, or next to the E. We can actually now put it on the E. So when we get to E and we're resolving this, that's going to trigger. But everybody knows about it before the round begins. Okay? So that is the placement phase. Now we go into the resolution phase, which we're going to resolve these in letter order starting with A. So now is a good time to go ahead and talk about the colonists and what they do and why you will have sent certain different color colonists with those. So let's go ahead and if you'll notice, we only have 2 here. When this resolves, your goal is for it to be a successful expedition. The total number of pips between all of the dice that are here as a joint expedition must equal or exceed the expedition value. So in this case, 8, we have 9. It's a success. It's a successful expedition. Easy for me to say. Everybody that contributed to the expedition will get an expedition token, and those will go over onto their tableau right here. Then, whoever has the highest value, who contributed the most of a single die. So even if, let me see, let's say it were something like this, Robert has committed 2 different dice to it. However, the highest single value is a 6, ergo, Dave gets to choose one of the 2 rewards that are there at the bottom. Whoever's in second, in this case Robert, would get whatever reward is not chosen. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the colonists now and why you're going to want to send the various colonists with your dice when you place it. So, as I said, there are 4 different colors, and there's a handy-dandy little chart right here. So the brown colonists are the pioneers, and you can send 1 or more of those. Remember, those are the only color in which you can send multiple, and those allow you to add 1 value to your die. So in this example, this is actually value 6. You don't physically change the value of the die, but that's 6. This is 6. If that were to happen, they're now tied. Well, whoever volunteered for the expedition first would win the tie. So in this case, that didn't do Robert any good. Still first, still second. Okay. However, if Robert had placed 2 of those bad boys out there, which you can do, 7 beats 6, that would have changed. Okay? Make sense?
Yep.
The other colors, the blue one and the blue are the engineers. If you send one of them, if it's a successful expedition, they gain 2 resources of your choice. And those resources can be either of those, either the energy or minerals, your choice from the supply. However, if it's an unsuccessful expedition, sorry, you get nothing for that. The Marine, which I appreciate, if you send 1 Marine, which that's all you can send, you can actually physically adjust the color of one opponent's die down by 2 to a maximum, or a minimum, as it were, of 1. So in this example, we have a value of 7 here, we have 3, and we have 4. However, Robert says, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bump that down to a 2.
It was a 6.
There we go. All right. So there you go. So first and second go to red in that case, okay? Now, it is also possible that if, let me give an edge case here, if it were this, and Robert were to say, okay, I'm going to drop this down, you lower the physical value of the die, meaning that will go from a 2 to a 1, and then you add that, that's a 3. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so you can't go below a 1, then you add the colonist, so it would actually be 7 to 3 to 3. 3 came first, so it would be first place, second place in that case, okay? So we resolve these buildings in any order. We'll probably go bottom to top just because it's on the stream, so on and so forth. This one, obviously nobody bid, nothing. But this one, hey, congratulations. Red's the only one there. They actually get both rewards. If it was successful. Alas, it was not successful. So what happens in that case? Well, like I said, here, everybody would get 1 successful expedition marker. Even though red has 2 there, they still would only get 1. However, there, they were unsuccessful. But the good news is they get the little consolation prize, which is the relief track. So red would bump up here, and they get immediately whatever the reward is, which in this case is 2 tools. If on a subsequent turn or a subsequent round, they then were unsuccessful again, I would say A, learn to be better at expeditions, but if not that, they would have their choice of either what they just moved up to or anything before it.
Give me that challenge coin.
Yeah. All right, so that is the hangers. That's the resolution there. Any questions?
Nope.
All right. And this one, we pretty much already covered how this, and mostly how that location works. Here, in this case, red would get 1, green would get 2, yellow would get 2, and in this case, blue would get all 5. There would be 3 left over. No harm, no foul. However, if there were less out there like that, in this case, red or blue would only get 4. Well, they ran the risk of trying to put a high-value worker out there. Alas, it didn't work out. So they get 4. No harm, no foul. However, if in this case, blue got nothing, they do get a consolation prize. What's that consolation prize? There.
Yep.
However, notice when they got a partial one, they did not move up the relief track because they got a partial fulfillment. Even if it was only 1, in that case, you might want to question whether or not 1 is worth it. Well, plan better. All right, so it's kind of a push your luck element. High value, you're going to get pushed down, but you might potentially get more resources. The quarry works the exact same way, except it's for minerals, okay? And when we resolve each location, we're going to take our dice back, and any colonists that we have get discarded out of the game that we've spent. Moving over to the buildings now. So here, this is the only building that actually got bid upon. So in this case, when it becomes Jerry's turn, or when we get to this and we resolve the buildings, Jerry gets the opportunity to purchase this building over into his tableau for 5 minerals. Alas, Jerry doesn't have 5 minerals, so he passes. That's it, okay? He gets nothing for it because he voluntarily did not choose to bid, or he voluntarily chose to not build the building. Now, I can buy it for 3, okay? If I choose to, I would pay the 3 minerals to the game, and I would take this over into my tableau. However, if Jerry did choose to purchase that building, well, I tried, but I failed. So what do I get? I get a consolation prize, which means I go up on the relief track and immediately peg that. However, if Jerry passes on it and I pass on it, well, neither of us, now I had a chance to buy it and I chose, so I don't move up the relief track, okay? But if, in this case, Jerry doesn't have or chooses not to build it for whatever reason, that then comes into my tableau. So in my tableau now, this would come over here, and then immediately when I purchase this or build this building, I can then place colonists that match the color on it from my shelter and my shelter only. So in this case, I have a blue, I can place that on it. If I had a brown, I could do that. Alas, I do not. Okay? Cool. Easy enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if, obviously, you built multiple buildings, you would take multiple into your tableau. Now, over here, in the doorstep location, this is, like I said, it works fundamentally the exact same way as this mechanism here. However, there is a price that you must pay if you choose to hire any of the colonists. And based on the value of the die that you place there, That's how many you can purchase or hire at the cost of 2 energy per that you hire. So if you place a value 5 or 6 in this case, so Dave could purchase up to 3 provided he spends 6 energy, 2, 4, or 6 to get 1, 2, or 3 colonists, and whatever colonists remain he can choose from. If ever there are no colonists left, because maybe there's a bunch of us that went there, again, up the relief track, if there are none available for you to purchase. If you just choose not to purchase any, again, you don't get the consolation prize because you chose not to do that.
Plan better.
Exactly.
Each dice you didn't get to use, would it go up, or is it once for the whole area?
Say again?
Would it be each dice, like if I had 2 that didn't get acted on?
Oh, then you would go up too, because
concentrations.
each one is a independent action. Correct. Okay.
Not being able to afford something is still your choice.
Correct. It's only if there are no colonists there. That's the only way you're getting up the relief track on that spot. Over here in the academy, how this goes, when Dave placed his worker, he will have placed one, or had to have placed 1 colonist. The value of the die is a 3. You'll look at the track there next to it, and you'll notice that whatever color is there actually becomes a Marine. So he gets a Marine onto his tableau. That goes out of the game, and Dave would take his die back. Eventually. There we go. All right. Important note, when these are depleted, they never refill, which means you can never take that color back, okay? So for instance, if all these blues are gone, there's no reason to ever put a 1 or a 2 here because they can't become a blue die, okay? And again, there are only 2 spots available in that location. Cool? All right.
Red die.
What?
The red die goes back.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Oh.
There we go. All right. So now that's the resolution phase. Then we go into an upkeep phase. The upkeep phase is actually on your player board, and we'll actually go through here the end of round stuff. And what this says is you can perform 1 colonist move or swap. So if, for instance, I had, let's go with here. Let's say I had these 2 buildings there, and a blank space is a wild space to be able to place any color colonist that you wish. You can move 1 colonist from 1 tile to, or from 1 building to a different building. So maybe I wanted to activate this one, or maybe I wanted to move this one over to be able to activate that building when the time comes, okay? So you can do that for 1, or you can swap 2 as long as the spots are legit for wild spots. That makes sense? Just be able to swap them out. Then you get to activate all of your fully staffed ocean buildings in any order that you want. So in this case, I only have 1 fully staffed one, which means I would immediately get 2 tools. Pretty simple.
Could I also pull somebody out of my shelter to move into my...
You cannot, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry. Yes, you can. You can
During the move swap.
During the move swap, you can. So for instance, if this were already there, I could move 1 of these over into here if I wished, because purple, legit, because that's a wild space, okay? Sorry about that. So after that, you can activate fully staffed buildings. So this one would get me 2 tools. This one would get me 1 of each resource there, okay? However, whichever one, unless they're both fully staffed, I can't activate them both. But if I could, I would choose the order, and sometimes that's going to matter, and that'll come up as the buildings come out, and we'll explain those as we go along. Then, well, it's a euro, so you got to pay upkeep, right? You have to pay 1 energy per colonist that's in your shelter. So in this case, I would have to pay 2 energy from my supply into the common supply. However, let's say in this case, I only had 1. Well, sorry, one of these guys is saying, you know what, if I'm not getting paid, I'm going home. So I could pay this to maybe protect my Marine, because why wouldn't I? And this guy would actually go out of the game. Thematically, I think what you're doing is you're just pushing them outside and they freeze to death. Cool. But maybe that's a little dark. I don't know. So that's that step.
Just a little.
Right? And then after that, we're going to do a refresh of the game board, which that means we're going to be putting out all these components, restocking the energy here, et cetera, and getting ready for the next round. And we'll actually cover all that as we go along when we get to that. You don't do it until the end of the round, so we don't do it until the end of the first round. Then we have final scoring, which final scoring also has a handy dandy little player aid right here. And what this says is you're going to earn 1 victory point for every stored energy and mineral on your player mat, up to a maximum of 3 each. Okay? Then all your fully staffed surface buildings. So the buildings are in 2 different. You have ocean and you have surface. The round number says what buildings are going to come out given the round. These are going to be some sort of modifier of your engine and trying to help you out throughout the game, whereas all the ocean or all the surface buildings are all going to have victory points on them, and they're going to generate victory points for whoever claims them. All right, so you're going to get victory points for any fully staffed surface buildings. Then you're going to score points based on the chart here, based on the number of buildings that you have. Then for each set of colonists, again, there are 4 different colors, you're going to score 3 points that are in your colony, including in manned buildings, or you can actually pull them off of manned buildings at that point, because it doesn't matter whether or not they're manned at that point, or staffed, as it were. Then any leftover resources are going to score 1 point for every 3. Then whoever has the most expedition tokens, again, you get expedition tokens for being a part of a successful expedition. Whoever has the most gets 2. Whoever has the fewest loses a point. Whoever has the most tools left over scores 2 points. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. And that is Artemis
clarification
Project.
question.
Sure, go for it.
So on the very first one,
Yes.
it's 1 point for every 5.
Correct. It's 1 for every 5. The rule book got updated since that. Good call. All right. All right.
Daniel.
Quick correction. He says when you place a die on the expeditions, it's your total. You total your dice on the buildings. You only count your highest die. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate the correction, Daniel. Thank you for that. And he's the designer, so we're going to defer to him. Cool.
So
all right.
this would be
So that in this example, that would actually be 8 versus 1. So that would be first place, second place in that. Okay.
So if no one has a second place,
Then
you get both
if that die was not there, then red would get both of those. Okay.
Gotcha.
And these are just randomly drawn out of the bag. Okay.
what's the ratio
Cool.
of cubes?
The ratio is actually, it's a little bit heavier towards the pioneers. So the brown, there are 24, there are 20 engineers or blue, there are 11 marines or the red, and 11 stewards, which are the purple. So a little bit more rare on the red and purple. Okay. Cool. I'm going to bring up the chat and we will rock and roll, guys.
Do you have a
What's up?
Do you have a brown?
I do. What can brown do for me? Let me throw those back in. Give us a minute to reset everything, and we will get going. So any questions other than the one correction from Daniel? Should have one more right here, there.
Oh, these got to go back.
Do you read that?
Cool. Oh, yeah, probably ought to shuffle those. Oh, yeah, and we'll go over what the event is each round, and I need to move my player aid up. So give me just a minute, or my player board, I should say. And we'll put it right there. And here we go. So the event for the first round says, the frontier beckons. Draw 2 extra colonists and add them to the doorstep when we get to E. Okay, so we don't know what's going to happen. So whenever we get to this, and actually it'll probably be a little bit, no, we can cover the E. I think that shows up all right. And I apologize, everybody. The white is pretty glary due to the overhead lights. It's the best we could do. We fought with it for a little bit, but that's the best we can do. All right. Eric asks, when buying buildings, in what order do you resolve them? The rule book actually doesn't say, and I don't really think it matters. I think players could pretty much resolve them in any order. We have yet to encounter a situation where it does matter.
You don't get benefits until...
Right, because getting a building's getting a building. Although I guess you can make a case that, oh, I want to see if this one's going to, if he's going to pass on this, which maybe I don't purchase this one. But we'll keep it consistent from the stream. We'll go lowest to highest.
I think having an order actually would benefit, right?
Okay.
You would.
Because there's
All right.
strategies involved. Am I going to actually let him know I'm backing out?
Yeah, fair. Right, exactly. Right. So we'll resolve bottom to top, and same over here, bottom to top. All right. Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm giving you a die so you can roll to see who goes first.
Oh no, we'll just no.
Oh.
We'll do that. No. All right. Come on now. All right. Cool.
How old
Here we
school
go.
do you want to get,
Right.
Mr. Monopoly?
Seriously. Right. All right. Well, there you go, Dave. You're going first. All right. Easy enough. So everybody now needs to. Oh, hold on. There we go. So everybody's going to roll their dice. And so this is all public information. Oof.
Yeah, tell me.
Wow. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Look at all those
Cool.
ones, Jerry.
Well,
Is that good or
Jerry's going to get early, but not much. So
Right.
there's that. All right, Dave, you're up.
Well, okay.
Right off the bat.
There we go. Okay. Phew. All right. Wow. Really? Okay. Get you some. One thing that we have learned, colonists are really important.
So is energy.
So is
Yes.
everything.
Energy because they're colonists.
Right. So everybody starts with one pioneer, which allows them to be a +1 if they put them out, if they spend the energy, don't forget. So you know what? I'm gonna make people do that. So I'm gonna spend 1 energy, take one of my 5s, and throw it right there, which is actually technically a 6.
Nice.
Okay, Jerry.
Go down there and get some energy.
Right behind you.
And because green was placed there first, the second 3 goes behind it. Okay. Dave?
I'm thinking. I think what I would do.
Hello, Loaded Toad. That's just a fun name. And that dude, and the avatar is fantastic. And how many did we roll for? How many?
13.
13, huh? There's a lot of 3s out there. Yeah, a lot of 4s. But they're yeah, you know what? Math tells me that should be pretty safe for the most part. Jerry?
Let's go there and see what happens.
I'm just saying, that's worth 6. So if people want to join the expedition here and, you know, what's yours is ours. I mean, come on, it says so.
That's not reason enough to go.
I'm not really selling it really well. But 3 tools you might be looking at. 3 tools, I mean, that's a lot of flexibility.
Or 2 purples.
Good
gotta
luck
sell
with
it
that.
better.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to sell it that hard because I have other dice I can add to it and do it myself. Mm-hmm.
I really liked your expedition.
What?
What?
You wanted energy instead of... Man.
I want the Marine.
Well, you're not going to do it with 4 versus the 6. Oh, unless he's going to...
Pump a 5 in there. Wow, that's wasting some
You know what?
dice.
I like where your head's at, dude. There you go. Come at me, boys.
I choose not to.
Oh, yeah. Place your bets, everybody. on what you think.
Just putting a 1 there would get you those 3 machines.
Oh, too late.
I got another. That's right.
Damn it. I forgot
I
about
did
that.
too.
That's right.
I'll come along with.
Can you see a glory to Rome with a mitten on?
Oops,
Oh,
that's
yes. I assure you, you're going to see a number of them tonight.
Oh, yeah, it happens all the time.
Well, this is gross. So I'd like to come over here, but everybody's got so many low-value dice that they could just slide in right in front of me against my 5, and oh, that's not good. Wow. And the idea of spending 5 minerals for one of the buildings is kind of nasty, actually. So I really don't like that idea either. So you know what? it's got to be successful to go, but let's try it. Let's try something a little bit different, all right?
There you go.
Really?
I want you to go alone. It's cold,
Yeah.
it's cold out there.
Wow.
I'm bringing schnapps.
What are you thinking? Whoa. Wow, that's a lot of minerals. That's a lot of minerals.
Yep.
Okay. A lot of minerals.
I
All right.
guarantee him though.
Dave?
Yeah. Dave's not here.
Dave's not here. No,
Wow,
Dave.
a lot of Team Daves tonight. Wow.
By the way, I'm Team Dave today.
A lot of cancellations.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so
So a vote for Team Robert is a vote for Team Dave.
all right.
Whoa.
Huh. Well,
6, 15.
7. Oh,
No, there's 13.
so here's what sucks, dude. I know what Robert's going to do. I really want to go here with my 5. But if I do, he's going to put his 4 here, and there's 7. That means I get 1 mineral for that. So, you know what? We're going to punt. Stay on target.
So I could join you for a couple points.
Well, yeah.
You could also... Yeah, never mind. I can't even.
I think actually I'm going to go down there.
I support this. All right, because that was going to be the first one out the gate. I'm just saying. Robert, you need minerals, dude.
Yeah. That's no brainer.
All right. So here, before we get to the resolution real quick, I don't know if you guys just saw that or not, but here. So, Alex. Cheers. Welcome to the herd. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Mm-hmm. The drinking is Thursday night though. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I gotta get prepped for it.
right. Seriously, I'm gonna try and get some German wine for that
Maybe I
night.
can bring some cookies.
Anyone know of a good moderately
It is
priced?
Colorado.
Oh no, wrong kind of cookies.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Anyone know of a good moderately priced German whiskey?
is there German whiskey?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to have a bottle of German wine. But all right, let's go ahead and resolve. So we said we're going to resolve bottom to top. So we have 6 versus 4. So red, what do you want? Which of the two? Do you want the marine or do you want the 3 energy?
I think I'll do the marine.
Okay. 3 marine or marine for Robert and 3 energy for Dave. You each take your expedition markers, take your dice back, and technically those go out of the game once, but just to save a little bit of time. So here, I'm the only one here. It is a successful expedition, so I get them both. So yellow, first 2 points in a game and a half, and 4 tools, which that's going to give me a whole lot of flexibility going forward. So 4 tools and the expedition marker, please.
And only one expedition, even though you won both.
Correct, right. All right, and then moving to the top, well, I have 9 because I have the 1 pioneer there, so I'm going to go, I just got a bunch of tools. I'll go ahead and take the purple colonist.
And I'll take 3 tools.
All right, dice back, please.
And we each get an expedition.
We do. So because it's a different expedition,
Jerry. Thank you.
so 1 for you, 1 for me. So again, I get 2 just because I was on 2 successful expeditions.
Edward is running away with the lead.
Right, look out for those 2 points. So here we go. 3 for green,
Thank you.
3 for red. Oops. 3 for red again. There we go. All right, so 4 for yellow and 5. So sorry.
Hey, I got 3.
All right, cool. So I'm stocked up for energy, and I have enough to be able to pay for my dudes later on. So here we go. So 3 for blue. And 4 for Bobby.
Do this better.
There we go. And the extras actually will clear at the end of the round, so we're just going to clear it now. And then we're moving over here, and there's no competition. So blue, you pay in the 1
I will.
mineral. That's yours. And remember, putting them on this side. Technically, they go on the other side. Dave, it's off screen. Really? Are you going to do that? It's like childcare sometimes. It really
Second
is.
worst.
So there we go. You paying all 6?
3 and 3.
Okay. So both of these go over to Bobby. Remember, those are going to be endgame points, whether they're manned or not.
Yeah, 2.
All right, cool. And grab the minerals, Dave.
That goes there.
2 and mine 1.
All right, so now, Dave, or Jerry, sorry, you're the only one with a die here, so that's 4. You can buy up to 2 for 2 energy each,
All right, so there's 4.
right?
And I will take a blue and
A blue.
a blue.
Take your die back there. Dave, up there, so he put out a 2 value, which means that's going to become a blue. There we go. And remember, these will never refill. Oh, you know what? Back up.
Oh.
When we did this, we should have drawn 2 extra colonists, so you would actually have choice. So, sorry about that.
All right.
There we go. So another blue, and could have been a marine as well. But he flunked out. Could have been.
Ooh. You want to do that, Marine?
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Okay, cool.
Really?
All right, so that is the end of the resolution phase. So now we go through the end of round. So you can perform 1 colonist move or swap, you know, provided you have some buildings to put them in. Activate your fully staffed ocean buildings. You need
Oh,
buildings.
Look at that. Jerry has a fully staffed building right there.
So I get 3, right?
So that would, exactly, that would be
Nice.
3 energy because it's 1 + 1 for every blue that you have. 3 there. Mark's lamenting that you guys got away with cheap buildings in that round. Hey, everybody had their own focus here, i.e., me, buildingless boy over here. Nobody else moving. Nobody else has any colonists. So pay 1 energy for every colonist in your shelter. I have 2, so I owe 2 energy.
Look at that. You don't
And
have any.
I'm the only one.
I don't have any either.
I don't have any.
Oh, wow.
Funny how
Sure.
that
Yep.
Turn off the heaters and call good.
Right, apparently. So we clear the expeditions and then add 1 expedition per player. So throw out 3 new expeditions. Then we're going to roll 3 dice. It's 1 less for these 2 for the resources. And we put out 4 new buildings as well. This symbol here, which you guys can't really see right there, is that, which is building. So we immediately put out a building for that, and then we will then immediately draw for random colonists as well. There we go. What do we got? 9,
4 plus 3. Right?
3.
3, 6, 9.
This was 5, right?
Huh? No, it's only 4. It's only 5 at the beginning,
Okay.
and then 1 per player after that. Wow, 14 minerals.
Wow.
That's a few.
That's a handful. And then we draw 6 more to a maximum of 12. It's 1 per player plus 2. So it's going to be actually, yep, that'll be at the max. How many did I say? That was 14 originally, wasn't it? I think.
Don't know.
I think it was 14. I think it was 14. We'll go with 14.
That's a few.
Right?
All right. Want to flip this coin over for a second.
For the event that's coming out, 6,
Temperatures
12.
plummet. So
14.
at the G step,
Okay.
every player is going to have to pay an energy for each colonist in their shelters. And this is going to occur right before the end of the round, where we're going to have to pay another energy for each of the people in our shelters.
Important difference here, though. You won't lose any colonists if you can't pay on the first one. But if you can't pay on the first one, you're unlikely to be able to pay on the second one. All right, so that's the end of the first round. All right. The player with the fewest resources is going to choose the first player.
Not me.
I'm sitting on 7.
I've got 6.
7. You.
All right,
you're the
so you
lowest.
choose, Jerry.
So real quick question.
Yeah.
Shuttle Bay, swap
Oh.
1 for 1 where there's a +2. So does that mean you can do it twice?
So Shuttle Bay says gain up to 2 extra move swaps during the upkeep.
Okay.
Okay.
So 3 total.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
So who's first this round? So whoever's in last in resources chooses. And this happens before you roll the dice, because you roll the dice at the beginning of each turn. So
let
nobody
Robert
can
go.
game it.
Me first? All right.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but
There we go. All right, cool. So there's the first one. All right. Oh, okay. Mark says Sleers, S-L-Y-R-S, Slyers, is a good German whiskey.
All right. Slyers.
Huh. All right. Bobby, you're up.
Ooh,
Hey, Michael, welcome.
right off the bat, we're gonna go there.
So that's guaranteed to get first pick. So if he wants the Marine, he's the only one that has choice at it. But well, there's that. Okay. Oh, this building here I wanted to mention as well. I suppose I ought to go over all these real quick. So the expedition control building here, colonists here can be sent on expeditions, meaning whenever you place dice out here, as if they were in your shelters with no energy fee to do so, and it doesn't need to be fully staffed to be used. So that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
All right. This one gets you more energy. This gets you energy or minerals, and this you can pay up to 2. You can pay 2 energy for a point if it's fully manned. Okay. Alex, I will get those to you or get you access later on tonight after the stream. All right. Well, I have colonists. I probably ought to do something with them.
If you want the game to continue.
Right, there is that. So what do we got here? Just looking, there's that building. More swaps or night. You know what? There's there's a bunch of 6s. We'll go there. I'm not going to send anybody with it.
All right, I like that one.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, Rob, folks can just look down just below the live stream, and the link for the Kickstarter is down there below it. Cool. Thanks, Rob.
All right, so we'll go, yeah, there.
All right. Dave? One, two, three, four. Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm going to jump on board with you.
I appreciate the teamwork, good sir. And I'm going to spend one of my tools. I'll make that a 6 and place it. And also, if I didn't say this, I want to be clear. The tools can't be used once a die is already placed, but in the process of placing a die is when you can use your tools. And remember, they can stack. Okay? Cool? Energy is
Tight.
it really is right now. And earlier we played earlier, it was plentiful to say the least.
Roll better.
Right? Obviously. My bad. Here,
Yeah.
you know what? Here. I don't want that responsibility, Jerry. You do
You
it.
broke the game.
All right.
Wow. All right, that's
As far as I know,
exciting.
Chad, it's 4-player max. It's 2 to 4 players. But Mark can probably answer that, or Daniel can, in case something's changed during the Kickstarter. I really wish you'd get rid of that 6, Dave.
not gonna happen.
Hey, Rabbi. Have a good night. Well,
Dave's gotta go.
I know.
You got some time.
Yeah.
He's looking to spend
Just
some
saying,
energy.
there's some good stuff down here, people. Wow, this is really a tough call.
That 2 could get you a point right here, probably.
Yep.
Probably could.
It's been guaranteed it'd be a pretty cheap point.
Oh man.
Attaboy, sell my stuff.
Right? Checks
I
in
just
the
don't.
mail,
I just don't want
dude.
you going up in the sore loser chart.
Good, yeah.
So that's a blue there.
Oh, you have
That's what I
another
want.
another brown. You can.
This one time, could I have a 6th die? So that would get me that. That would get me that. All right. This is brutal. All right. Done. Final answer.
So let's see. I'm going to get 4 more. That's 5. So I could outbid you on that one.
Where?
The one you just placed.
Or you could also outbid Dave. Just,
Well, why would I
just
want
saying.
to outbid anyone else?
After all I thought, it must be a
Oh
good
man!
one.
All right. So what do we got here? We got 5, 2, 2. So I think that's the one I want right there.
I was hoping nobody was going to go there, and I was going to do it here.
You can still do it if you want.
I could, but it doesn't really do me much help. So what is that? That is 2, 3, 3. Ugh.
You'd get 1 out of it.
I have enough energy for that. I'm good there. Done.
Well, nobody else went on my little trip, so I gotta go by myself.
All right. So
Hey, you get an extra point.
resolving here first. So we did. That's a successful expedition for me and Bobby. And which one do you want, Robert?
I want whichever one. I'd love to have machines, actually. You
Uh,
have more,
the
than, you have more
tools?
than enough of machines.
Yeah, I do. I'm actually taking the energy. So.
Okay, cool.
So there and
I was
there.
actually, I could have cared less which one I got.
Okay. And here, yeah, I'm taking the building.
I mean, that's 4 tools.
And
That's
we
ridiculous.
each get
An
a
expedition.
expedition. So, all right. So, put that down there. And remember, as soon as you get a building, you can man it.
Or a person, or a colonist.
A colonist, correct. All right, cool.
There. And you get a
And
point
a
for
point for
green.
green. Okay,
And he gets one more expedition.
there we go.
There
All
you
right,
go.
2 for
I
blue.
think we are going to need more of those expeditions out.
Yeah, we might. 2, 3 for green. And Bobby, you get yours. 4 for red.
Nice.
And 6 for Jerry.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. There we go. All right, then here, I will pay my 2 minerals to get my building. And
Dave.
I'll pay my 2. Can you hand it to me?
Cost you 1 for delivery.
It's so nice too.
I am not gonna man that one. It could, but choosing not to. All right. Then get in where the getting's good, fellas. So here we go. Red.
All right.
2 energy.
Okay, 2.
Here, if you want, actually, you got
4.
red.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I
All right.
realize that. To get the marine,
Okay.
it's going to go there.
Everybody likes Marines.
Cool.
Just saying. Blue.
Call a Marine.
Here's my 2.
Call you
For
one.
blue.
All right.
And
4 to get 2 blue.
4. What do you need? Who else is left?
Got my 2.
Purple. Dang it.
appreciate that, Mark. Yeah, the funny thing is, when I saw this game, Mark asked me if I was interested in it. I was like, eh. And then saw one of the designers at Glory to Rome. Jerry, since you took both of those.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, what was the over-under, by the way, on the Glory to Romes, guys? So I'm going to pay 4 energy, taking 1 blue.
The other one wasn't that good. It was an old blue.
Yeah, it was really old. Oh, right. Look at that. Immediately manage that card.
And
No one wants purple.
bro, done.
Oh,
Make
that was
sure.
I forgot I put them in the other order.
When you, you have to have that to man it correctly?
Yeah, the blue has to go on there, correct. Yep.
All right. So we
The
get
only
to
time
F.
it's optional is when it's...
Let me finish my...
Oh, all right.
In the game of the Artemis Project, we go in sequential order, and there's still a die there, Bobby.
So I'll take
Just
the
all
brown
three.
Just
and
saying.
2 purple.
Nice. All right.
Oh, can I
So,
go?
well, my curiosity was, is it, so F is your movement, and then G,
Correct.
right, that's
This is F, and then G. Now, if that were F, then that would happen before.
Immediately.
Exactly. So I have a 2 value, which means,
that was going to be my question. I wasn't actually jumping ahead because he
enough.
was thinking.
and there we go.
Played that wrong. Damn.
And remember, whenever
Yeah.
you gain a colonist, you can immediately
Ooh.
place it on a building like so.
I forgot
right?
about the temperature thing, so I just bought a guy. I'm going to have to...
That's glorious.
It's-
That's awesome. That's karma for buying the blue. Just saying.
Probably.
Okay. All right. So the event now. So temperatures plummet.
So we each pay 1 for each person in our shelter.
Oh, here. Let me pay that 1.
Ah,
Get
so
my
I would
one.
lose.
That was
You
bad
pay
counting.
3 right now.
I can't give them up early, can I?
No. So you're paying 3.
And I'm
Oh,
losing
yeah.
2.
There's 2.
And now we go into the end of
Oh,
round.
I played-
So the end of round says you can perform 1 colonist move or swap. I'm allowed up to 3. I like not to,
Do I
actually.
want to?
So
No,
for
I'm
those
good.
watching at home, y'all, is it making sense? Are y'all able to follow along? It's pretty straightforward. It's just the tactical decisions of where to place your die and when, and the bluffing aspect, kind of, not really bluffing, but the stalling tactics. All right, everyone done with that?
So now we get to activate, right?
Yep.
All right. I get 1 energy and 1
I will
mineral.
get 2 energy.
Oh, so we activate before we...
Yes.
We do.
So
That
you,
helps.
you get to save. Oh, you get to save them all. Look at
Yep.
you.
So you get what? 3? You get 4
and then I
energy.
get 2 more machines.
That's good planning.
Tools.
Tools. I think they look like machines. Look at that.
They kind of do. That's fair. They actually look like the storage containers in Borderlands. Kind of like where you find
I was
guns.
thinking they were almost like a Doom. The boxes in Doom too.
Okay, that works too. All right. So the next step is paying energy per colonist. Which oh look at that. You
1.
can pay all yours.
Nice. I didn't screw up as bad as I thought.
Right. And now we refresh. So refill those. Jerry, you're rolling dice. No. Also, I want to note to everybody that any buildings that were not claimed actually stay there, and you add to a maximum of 8. So you add 4, 1
All
per
right,
player.
Dave, 15.
The bag. All right. So there's some good ones out here.
10.
There.
So 5. And 10 of those.
Drop that down a little bit.
Ooh, people are not gonna like the market. No blues.
No, if
Are
you
these
have
2
blue, it's all
purples?
good. Nope, here I got you.
It's all brown.
Yeah, nope. So
That
the brown
one's-
and but again, it's a prototype, guys. But the brown and the purple are a little close. So there we go. Purple, red, brown,
All right.
and get rid of the event. Just go ahead and discard those out of the way. And then there we go. What do we got?
Charging the threshold, it's a G, so we stay right where we are. Each player may pay 2 energy to gain 1 VP, up to 3 times per player.
Okay, cool. So if you have, well, good time to have a whole lot of energy here,
Oh, yeah, I
right?
did it right.
Yeah, right. Obviously, right.
Oh,
Whoa,
who
whoa, whoa.
goes first?
Pick up your dice, and
have
who
4.
has you?
5. You have 4.
You are choosing.
All right, who's going first? I volunteer as tribute. Really, I don't mind.
I was planning on going first. This
Oh,
time.
okay. I'll go second. All right, you're gonna go first. All right, here we go. And the fact that you know all the information before your dice are rolled and before you have to do it, there's no gotchas in this game, right?
Yep.
Everything is face up. So what do we? Oh wow, who drew colonist this? Yeah, yeah, you're fired, dude.
It's all right. I'm out of here. See you later, guys. I know when I'm not wanted.
So this is the last round, by the way, for the buildings, for the first buildings, the underwater buildings. So they're all going to be victory point buildings coming out after that.
Do you want to talk about that one?
Yeah, this one, if it's fully manned, you get one random colonist drawn when you activate the building. Huh. And I'm assuming the synthetics complex, you just can freely swap energy for, yeah, convert 1 to 3 energy into the same number of minerals or vice versa. The iconography is really good on this, actually. So
What is the
that's
top
nice.
one?
The expedition control, you can put those up there and then you can send them on expeditions without having to pay energy, remember.
Gotcha.
Right?
That was brown or purple?
Brown.
All of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
And Daryl, i.e. code designer, says getting sets of colonists is one of the best ways to get points in the game. You know what? I'm gonna believe you, Daryl.
3 points per set per 4 colonists if they're sets. Yeah.
Right, because each set you get 3 points apiece, right?
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay. I've yet to play Alien Frontiers, so I can't compare it, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's a much similar feel
Okay.
to.
Well, I mean, the dice placement as workers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
it-
you don't bump people.
a lot more
much.
strategy. Yeah, there's a lot more strategy to this than there's the Frontiers, but there's a little cutthroat in Frontiers. Yeah, Glory to Rome, you son of
Make that 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have to say it, sir.
Glory to Rome,
All
Gary.
right. Wow. 2-on-1 action. Well
Nice.
done, dude. Well done. All
I don't know if it was
right.
good, but I guess it was.
Right.
Dirty.
Well, don't get greedy, dude. You already got
Oh,
one up
yeah,
there.
I
just-
know, but I wanted both. You know, dude.
All you can eat, baby.
Yeah, there's a lot there. I wish I could roll these in.
I'm just saying, there is the outfitters where get you tools. Oh, you have tools. What are you griping about? Well, you have 3 tools there, dude.
I do. I kinda
Just because they're, 2 points if you have the most of them.
I kind of want to use one there.
So that makes it a 4?
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
3.
got it. All right.
There. Give me tools, Dave. Thank you.
What, Brian? That I haven't played Alien Frontiers? Oh. Robert?
It's not worth 4. It's worth 5.
Which one?
The
Oh, you suck, dude. That's so what I was going to do.
you got a 6.
I do.
It's worth 6.
Let's just take a round off.
It's actually you know what? It's
Wow.
not worth. It's only worth 5 because we're in the 3rd round already.
So you can add points to that with more dice if you wanted.
No,
No, it's only
You
individual,
can just-
only
you can
over
just
on the.
you can outbid yourself.
Right.
Outbidding everybody else above you.
Oh, this is gross.
Disgusting.
Oh, this is brutal. Gotta have energy. I'm gonna be getting some. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Do I want to get... How greedy do I want to be? How many do we have? We have 10? I don't want to be too greedy. Half. Eddie, you treat me like animal, Eddie. I want half. See? No more than half. There we go. All right. Yeah, just never played Alien Frontiers. And I'll be honest, if it's similar to this, I played this. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself with this.
You may be getting some energy, Edward.
All right, well. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like I
Slow
said,
your roll. All right.
maybe.
So what do we got? We got 12 there? What do we got? Here, we'll do these in fives. So probably
15.
All right, thank you.
I don't know if you mentioned either that these slots are continuous.
Yeah, you see the little 3 dots right there, meaning an ellipsis. Wow. Hold on one second. Forgot. I got to pay for those. And then I got to pay upkeep. Ugh.
10, 15. Well, you get 3 as it stands right now.
Wow. All right. Then let's do this. Oof.
You can say that again.
Free buildings. Gross.
It's not free. It's
Yeah, it's one energy or one mineral. That's gross.
So I can do 3 more.
only roll crap. You gotta take what you get.
Ugh.
Oh, man. Wow, this one really sucks.
Yeah, see, this is brutal. I wish you guys would just make it easier on me.
We're trying.
Well, I mean, I could just shut you out of the energy altogether.
You know what? I'll take the extra tools and get energy next time. So be it.
Exactly. All right, but that would just be a jerk thing to do, and I'm not. I don't do jerk things.
No, it's not the first time we're all playing Doug on it. It's just it's really tough to anticipate what other people are doing and see. I don't see it as a whole lot of AP. It's just
Yeah, you just like the best out of the situation.
right.
You don't want to get booted.
Man, this one's tough. So we'll go. But this is only for use there.
Correct, but it's a building,
Yeah, and it also holds people. So, that's kind
so
of
they're
nice.
not
Okay.
eating up all your food in your
working.
shelter. Right.
Working
Yeah.
and staying warm.
So we got 5. We've got
It's 15.
3. We've got 4. So there's 3 left over. So I'll pay 2 of these. Yeah.
You gotta say it, I think.
Glory to Rome, sir. Glory to Rome.
To put that right there.
Nice.
So here, discard the tools.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to try something. I'm going to use a tool, turn this into a 2, then I'm going to pay 1 energy to then bring along, I forget, what are the purples are the stewards, which the stewards, if you send with a 1 or a 2, you can only send with a 1 or a 2. If you lead the expedition, he'll get me a point.
Yeah.
So
it's, 1 for a
Yep.
point. That's a good
there you go.
exchange, right?
Yep, I think so.
So then, it's adding 3, so it's only giving me room for 1 more. Oh no. But, so it's kind of an eeny, meeny, miny,
Oh,
moe.
well, actually, it's
Gotcha.
okay. It's okay.
5, there's
All right.
5 left, so it can give me 5 of those.
Nope, I needed another die.
It can give me 1 more die, always
I
helps.
planned so far ahead that I forgot one of the earlier steps.
Nice. Auto pay.
Or, yeah, to outbid him. Gross.
Yeah, this isn't going to help me. So we'll go ahead and put him there.
All right.
That's game.
Cool. So we
It's
resolved.
game.
Well,
Wow.
all right. So
Half game.
I hit 8 here, so that's going to be 8 minerals.
Actually, 9.
No, this isn't a point.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Eight
I mean, it's
minerals.
a point. It's not a...
And a point for yellow, because I hear that's the goal of the game. So,
Whoa, wait. We're supposed to score points?
yeah, well,
Just exploring.
some of us are.
I thought it was all, who did it better.
And another expedition token, because I hear those are worth, 2 points for me at the end of the game.
And these go out of the game.
Yep.
All right. 2 for green.
Thank you.
6 for
6
blue. And 7 for red. You can get your own. All right, so I will take 2 tools because I got completely shut out. Going to be a chilly, chilly winter here. So that's going to be 5 more minerals. Good thing it's unlimited. At least,
No, remember, you can do a 5
I
over.
know, but this looks more impressive this way. Far more impressive. I'm probably not going to choose who's going first, though, is my guess. So here, blue, you want to pay, bottom to first.
Yeah.
Green?
So 1. Thank you.
All right. Red, are you buying it for 5?
I am buying it for 5.
Okay, so blue and green both get 2 tools. Jerry?
There's my 2.
Oh.
Jerry? 2
Get your
tools.
2 tools.
Thank you.
It's your 2-2.
And
I will
Dave,
pay 1.
you sure? You don't have to, because it'll stay there.
Yeah, and I'm
Immediately
getting partial mana by going there.
All right. Robert, what are you buying there?
When I put them down, I can move from here.
Hey, Garaf. Say again. Yeah, when you build that building, you can actually man them. Yes.
Taking a marine, spending 2.
Okay. And Jerry?
Spending 2, taking a marine. And he's going to go out right away and work.
I will go ahead and spend 2 and get the steward.
And I will go ahead and spend 6 and get 3. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. What the heck
Oh,
am
you
I thinking?
can. I actually support that. I'm gonna get
I'll spend
awfully
4
chilly.
and I'll get 2 of these guys. One will go there, one will go there. All right.
You sure?
But you do produce more energy.
You do get your dice back.
All right.
Yep.
You do get more energy too before your turn's over.
I will. But
All
that's...
right. Dave?
Take my blue guy.
Yep.
Well, I actually probably won't. Oh, no, yeah, I'll take that much from machines.
And
Purple, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that goes back
Purple
to one.
rain.
all right. So end of the round. You
Anyone's going to spend.
Can, oh, that's right.
So 2 energy per victory point. You can do it up to 3 times. That'd be
I'll
3
do 4.
points.
Or
So
2,
2 points,
for
for blue,
blue. Yeah.
I'll do 1 point.
1 point for green. Okay. All right.
And
Get rid
I'll
of the
do
event.
1, and I'll do 1 point.
And oh, welcome to the game, Bobby.
Whoa, hey, there's points.
Nose white.
All right.
All right. So you can do 1 swap unless you're me. You could do 3.
Make that
Because
swap
you got
there.
I'm done.
All right. I'm done with that.
Yep.
Cool. All right, moving on. So activate your fully activated building. So it's going to be
Hand me the
2
bag.
energy.
So I get 2 of these. And this time I'm going to do.
Come on, blue. Come on, blue.
Chicken bone, chicken bone, chicken bone, chicken bone.
I'm gonna spend
And
2 for a point right now, right?
I got
Oh.
my blue,
Right. So he can activate these in any order.
so I can now place that there, and now I can activate this.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm spending 2 for a point,
All right.
right?
Yep. 2 minerals for a point. And Jerry. There we go.
All right. So now I get 2 machines.
Appreciate that, Rob.
Think
Thanks.
you got enough?
Yep. Nope. I need more.
I don't think Edward's going to choose who goes first. That might just be me.
All right. So pay for
No,
your
it's me.
upkeep. Pay for your upkeep, y'all. So I have 1 colonist, so 1.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Right.
Yep.
All right, and then refresh, starting right to left.
No,
So
who goes first?
hold on, you're not drawing those again.
Who's going first?
Well, hold on, not yet, not yet.
Oh.
I'll let you
Not
have
yet.
that.
All right, Dave. Gold, energy, 10,
I guess I'm doing this since.
Yep, apparently.
11.
There you go. See, that's look at that. 4 out of the 5 are different.
So we
You
need
see
2.
how that is?
Need 2 for over here.
There we go.
6.
Hey,
Bag,
Felix,
bag, 2
welcome.
more.
Bag.
What?
Bag.
For okay, sorry, gotcha. Okay, apparently I'm fired. Okay.
Despair sets in. All players who do not successfully earn an expedition badge this round lose 3 resources of their choice.
Awesome. You better be a part of a successful
we know what
expedition.
we're all doing.
Nice. All right. So who's going first, Robert? All right. So we're in the second half of the game now.
Round 4.
So real quick, this is what. Hold on, can't see that. So we're gonna actually put that right there. Yeah. So here, 1 point plus another point for every purple-red set that you have in your colony. Okay.
Marines.
And then
Who would have thought?
4 points for fully manned 2 purple. And here, this is 1 point or 2 points if that's a red, and this is 1 or 2 if it's purple. All right, and that's all in-game scoring, y'all. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Felix. Better late than never. Appreciate you hanging out. All right, so who's going first? We stalled as long as we could, Robert. Come on, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting for you.
Okay,
So it's going to
cool.
be Dave for
All
some
right,
odd
rolling
reason.
bones. That's like a mix.
God damn.
Really? Really?
That is a mix right in the middle.
Hold on. Really?
Nice.
Yahtzee.
Yeah. This is the epitome of milk toast.
Now wait, again, when does the marine take effect? When we place or
When
we resolve?
when you resolve.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Dave, go for it. You got tools.
Yes, I do.
Oh boy. Wow. All right. I hate my life right now. This is brutal. That feels safe. Could be gas, but it feels safe.
Well, looking at how many 2s and 1s. are
Right,
there,
I know,
mean,
right?
you know,
Yeah.
it's- Yeah. Come join me, Jerry. 3, 5.
Yeah, seriously, Brian. Yeah, there's this would require me to actually win buildings, which is what I'm working on.
Really? Can we go for
Here?
that one, huh?
Okay.
All right, discarding 1 to flip it. going to go ahead and place that
Hey,
here.
Graf, appreciate it, man. We'll see you later.
For 2? Okay.
Nice. I don't like your chances there, Jerry. You just placed the Marine with it, which is -2 to any one opponent.
That's
Anyone.
Dave.
Yeah.
Or Dave, right? I was just talking to Jerry.
Go ahead.
My bad. All right, your
Sure.
turn.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Jeez.
I help you out. I'll help you out here, Edward. He's wearing his color.
Fair
I'm,
point.
I'm wearing my color.
The lumberjack.
We didn't get the memo, Dave. All right.
Dave.
Hey, I wore this for a specific reason. Because
lumberjack
of
and I'm
Oregon
okay.
and Stanford.
There's no need. You know what?
Work
There's
all
just
night.
no need.
Sleep all day.
There's just no need, dude.
I know.
That's totally unnecessary.
Someone is hedging his bets.
And if I get bumped out, I'm getting 2. Good luck with that.
Don't think it's gonna cover?
I don't like its chances since I am swimming in 3s.
That's true. I get 2 energy.
Yeah, right.
It's a race up the loser track. The pity track.
Right.
So you're the only other one with the 1, and you got 2 of them buddies.
You know what? I'm gonna spend a tool.
Be more than 1, right? Oh.
No, you're right. I'm gonna spend 2 tools and make that a 5. Put them there. Jerry? Oh, God, I'm an idiot.
Probably stupid. Let's go try it out.
Bobby? This is the quietest stream I think we've had.
This game is
It's
really
thinky.
different.
It is.
Yeah. For a dice game, it shouldn't be that hard, but it is.
We're working.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when that's coming.
I'm sorry, what? Was that not what you expected?
Oh, and you didn't kick me all the way out, did you?
Right, which is worse. So you get 2, and oh, that hurts so
Yeah,
much.
even if you put one
right?
of your dice at the beginning, you still get 1.
Yeah.
Although that is a good way to force a jump up. Put both of your 1s at the beginning, and then you get 0 on the last one, and then that will be compensated.
So let's see. Right now, green is not part of a winning expedition, huh?
Nope.
All right.
I mean, I could help him out.
Well, you could help me out
Why,
too.
why would I help him out, right? I can't help. Well, I could help you out. It would be wasting a whole pip, though. Well.
All right. 2, and if I send my purple doodle on, I get a point.
Cost an energy though to do it.
All right, I'm not saying.
Okay. Make a compelling argument.
All right. So what was I going to do again? So I was going to
I'll
place.
even let you choose, Robert.
That's negotiation.
I got another turn to think about it.
Make you sweat.
There's room for both of us there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. What does everyone got here? You got a 1.
I have a 4 to
You know what?
6.
So, no. So I'll spend 1 to make that a 3. And I'll go right here.
Okay. Dave, what's it going to be? There is an expedition here. I'll let you choose.
Oh, and you have just enough to finish it, too.
So I could get a guy like that.
Pioneers.
Or Edward could lose 3 resources.
That's the other thing.
I have them to burn, boys.
I think what I'll do is bring this down to 2 and come here.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. So now I have an interesting conundrum here. Do I let that die and get the extra 2 energy, but it would actually cost me 3 resources to be able to...
So it'd be a -1 on the
exchange.
Right, but it would be more energy, but I'm getting a ton of it here.
But if it doesn't die, then you get point and
That
a
should be
guy,
down there,
and
right?
you don't lose
What?
your...
Oh, it should be on B. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call. I could get another building. Yeah. Done. Final answer. All right. Resolve. So I'll get an expedition token. It's my 12th, I think. That there.
And a victory point.
And a victory point. I hear those are important.
Yeah.
All right. And green gets an X. Well, everyone's getting one of these. So here, there, there, there. So
And everybody
this-
got one, so
right.
nobody's going to
I
be
get 2 more.
penalized.
2. Yeah. There. Throw some over there. Okay.
All right, so I get... Oh, sorry. You go down to a 4.
Correct. Which means red gets it.
I get 5.
And Dave, you get 3. Let us have some of those over here. Energy.
Okay, okay.
Okay. All right. The event triggers, but we all got it. So despair set in. I guess we avoided despair. So there's that. So 2 for blue. A glorious 6 for yellow. Oh, I needed that so bad. And then
I get 2.
red gets 2.
What I would have got if I didn't spend that chip. That's not
Meatloaf
that
would be
bad.
proud of you. Blue gets 4. 5 for Rojo. And,
Wasted time.
oof. All right. There's no competition, so go ahead and pay your own stuff, assuming you're doing so.
My 3.
Oops.
There we go. Cool. And that will go there. And blue, what you doing?
I can buy 2,
How do you want me to
correct?
put it up
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
So
No, to other side of your board if you want.
Okay.
There you go.
wish there was 2. I'll take a red one and a blue one.
Thank you.
I appreciate that, Brian.
So I'll go ahead and take 2. I'll take the purple and the brown.
Nice. All right, and nobody on 6, so we go into the end of round stuff, so you can perform a swap if you'd like. I do, so I'm going to swap a brown for a brown. I just wanted to
You know
actually
what?
be able
You know
to
what?
use it.
If you're going to be doing that,
It's getting cold out there by himself.
Right? Hey, he's just trying to keep himself entertained over here. He's just like, hey, you know, it's lonely in here. Can we swap it out? All right.
Jupiter
Yeah.
TV's getting old.
Right. All right. Activate your building, Joe. 2 energy.
I get 3.
Still convinced that I am not going to be able to choose
we'll do
first
the
player.
swap.
And then pay your energy upkeep, y'all, for anybody that's
You could.
So I'm spending 2 to go up a point.
what, Dave?
Can you swap?
Yes.
One goes here and then this goes away.
Do what now? What happened?
I was like.
Move 1 cube. Physically move 1
Okay,
cube.
that's how I was.
Okay.
Can I do this?
No, that's not swapping, is it?
No. Didn't think so. Thought I'd try. All right, so I got those 3. I can have just tons of these, and that's what I want. So I'll get 2 there, and I can go 3 for
2. So nothing happens on this one during activation then.
No. You can just
Correct. It's only, you're right, yeah.
Right.
Just kind of like this one, mine actually takes place during the earlier phase. So, do you guys pay your upkeep?
Yep.
So I got that first, so I did not.
Okay. All right. New expeditions?
So if I move 1 there, do I throw 4 in or 5 in?
Do what now?
If I move 1 in here, is it 4?
Don't bother. Don't overthink
Right.
it.
So we need a building, top building.
Oh, there you go.
I was just thinking, you know.
All right,
start
Dave.
running it.
Only 8 yellow
Ooh.
and
There, look, now there's a
14.
marine out of east.
5, 10. You get, wow.
6, 2, 4, 6. Look at that.
I get 2
You can
victory points.
you
For
can
what?
figure out what the purple's.
this
No, you don't. At the end of the game, you do.
Oh, it's on.
1 time.
Yep. End of game.
Okay.
All right. Notice the building that came out here for Race to the Plateau. All right. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. Penultimate round. Who's going first? Who resources?
Do we? Not yet.
I might actually be the lowest resources.
I'm convinced it's not me.
Me either.
I've got 10. I
I
have.
have 15.
It's you.
All right. Let's just evaluate this. Are we going to
That's
see this
20.
first?
Yes.
No.
No.
This isn't this the end. This is cleanup.
It's not.
No.
No. Well then.
Is that all
5, 10.
browns or purples?
No, the event is the very last thing of the setup.
Those are all browns. Those are purple.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Okay.
Whew.
Well, hold on. No, it's part of setup, so it's the next round. So no, you don't.
Okay.
Exactly.
Shite.
Loaded toad. Exactly. Yep.
All right. So Dave can go first.
All right.
Oh. Stop falling.
Just, pick whatever numbers. Is that what game
It
we're
was a
playing?
6. It was a 6.
Hey, it's your lie. You tell it
Jeez.
however you want, dude.
It was a 1. I'll take a 1.
right.
I'm looking for low
what's the
numbers this
event?
game. It is Hailstorm, the player with the most dice in the gantry and the player with the most dice in the doorstep lose 3 resources. And if you're the most in both, you'll lose 6.
Right. And where is that? That's in D.
That's in D. In the D.
So is it a combination of?
Yeah, it's whoever has the
Well-
most dice here. Ties mean you have the most. And here, whoever has the most. You're going to lose 3 resources per location.
Ooh.
Dave?
Yep.
Burn in energy. Really want that blue, huh?
No.
Hot dog.
So the mineral jump dock right here, that says gain a victory point plus double the victory points you earn for stored minerals.
So that'd be 5 more points total if you could.
Potentially.
Because what did we say this was? 5 for 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Notice the shapes over here on the left side, on the symbol right there. It matches the shapes over here on the side if you have 5. So instead of 1 point, it'd be worth 2 points.
Gotcha.
Dave?
Actually, don't know if I mind that.
Jerry?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go over and go for
Join the party?
Go for the walk.
And that's resources that you lose?
Yep. Meaning those.
Mm-hmm.
Robert?
Shoot.
Dave? Pay a tool. Jerry? Bobby? Stay on target. Stay on target. Oh, man.
Man, this bites.
This is brutal in the best way possible, but it's brutal. Trying to anticipate where people are going to go and what they're going to use their dice for. Like, my eyes are constantly shifting from what everyone has plus what I'm trying to do. It's devious. That bumping right here, that's devious.
Well, getting kicked out, but still getting enough and not getting anything here.
Yeah,
That's
that's the worst, right? You get the worst of both, right?
Especially for
Bump
big
that up
dice.
to 5.
Okay. Why'd you do that?
So I can get both without, if no one's going to be spending a bump.
Well, it was at 9, or it was at 10.
Right, but no, I don't want anyone to come in and take second. Oh, you can anyway. Son of a... I forgot about that. I was thinking about the way we...
Yep.
Before we had the clarification. So yeah, pretty much anyone can jump in.
though.
Well, I guaranteed it was going to succeed. I didn't have to waste a thing to do it. That's fine.
Just 3 resources, Jerry.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny, Mark. He says some days we're as cold as Europa.
Son of a...
Oh!
Oops. I don't know what it is, but oops.
Jerry, you should put 2 in there when your turn comes around.
Robert?
You can lock them both in for 6.
Well, you're already locked in for 6 right now.
I know.
But you could help everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, I could.
I want. Ah, son of a.
You have like 74 tools, dude.
All right. Put that 2 there.
Well, that frees me up. I appreciate that.
No worries.
Way to be, team. Okay. Phew. All right, nice. That gives me, I can change what I was going to do now, I think.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Oh,
Lots of buildings over there, Dave. Damn it. Oh, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, I do have to worry about that. Son of a bitch. Excuse my French.
no, you're fine. There
Save it for Thursday.
and there. Oh, yeah. So, that. Then I need that for those. And that. Okay, let's go through this. What makes the most sense? No, no, no. Well, that does. Okay.
I don't understand that move, but
Oh, because it gets you second. That move?
that's second, isn't it?
What? No.
It's a total.
That's
No.
first.
Yeah.
That's second.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
So, how many right now do we know?
You know what? Hold on.
Oh. Gotcha.
I'm going to make you burn through all 3 of your tools
So,
to take that from me.
No.
if you want to take it, yeah.
Right.
That card just came at the wrong freaking time. That's what happened.
All right. Get your pen ready.
Ooh.
Ooh. You did it to me.
Right, well, perhaps.
A moment, y'all. Where in a row?
Hope there's no lip readers in the crowd.
Oh my God.
So, part of the problem is the, when Edward calls for, hey, your favorite part of the stream, it isn't on the stream.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I was having second thoughts about doing it, and then I looked down and I saw your guy there. I'm like, oh, okay. We're done.
Okay, it's time to go. So here, it looks like,
Oh, what do I want?
All right, what do I need?
take a look at what you got. Yep.
Certainly need those. So let's go ahead and go with energy.
That gives you even more.
Just to help you out a little.
Actually, I'm glad about that because of this. So
All
there's
right,
that.
and then let's
here-
go ahead and get.
Robert, you realize we can lip read. Hey, it's
What
safe
was-
for work
I already
at
got-
least.
got
Think
mine.
of it that way, right?
No, you get a second one.
Oh, we
because
haven't gotten to
we're
that
going,
one yet.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going here.
Okay. What did they say?
That Rob's like, you realize we can lip read, and I said, well, it's safe for work.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Which one would you like?
So I'm taking that one right there.
All right.
I hope I beat you by a point, right there.
I'd be cool with that.
And I get to
Drop.
choose.
Oh,
right
that
there.
hurts so
Two
bad,
workers.
so bad.
2 points for Jerry.
2 for green.
Can I get one of these guys?
Let's see.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Did you take one?
I do want to move that.
All right. Next.
Okay.
Here. All right. 1 for blue.
Yep.
And the rest for green. All right. 4 for blue. And 5 for yellow.
And then we resolve.
And those all go away. Okay. And, all right, well,
Everybody pays 6, right?
okay, so everybody here, you're going to owe 3, and then
Everybody but red.
everyone but red is going to owe 3. So I owe 6 total, so there's my 6.
So do I.
2, 3.
And there's my 6.
Okay, so that comes off. That's resolved. All right, so green, you buying it?
Yep, 2.
Blue, you buying it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm buying mine.
I get 2 machines.
Can I have that one?
No, no,
If you
we
say,
cannot.
if you ask nicely, I suppose. All right, green. Which one do you want
All right.
for 2?
2 for purple.
And I will pay 4. And I'm going to go a blue and a purple as well.
And my 5 means I can buy 3?
Correct, for 6. What would you like?
Gee, I think I'll take 3 rounds.
Oh, those stay, sorry. And nobody in 6, nobody's home. So we go into end of round. You can make 1 move, 1 swap.
Where is...
I'm actually leave that guy up there.
Oh, man.
Funny man, Brian. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so go into
oh,
activating your ocean
Oh,
building,
that's fine.
Joel.
All right, so I get a random.
3.
Come on, red or blue.
I'm going to spend
There we go.
spending 2 and 2 for 2 points.
2.
This one I can swap.
All right, 2 more machines.
Yeah, that's all I was saying anyways, was truck glue to
Yeah,
Robert. That's
exactly.
It.
And we all know what that means.
Oh, that was brutal. That hurt.
Okay.
You just
All
gained
right.
4 points. It's all your fault. You wins.
Yep, so, well,
All right.
not really.
So these reshuffle.
Okay, so hold on, pay upkeep, y'all.
Yep.
I need 2.
Yep, okay. And now, yeah, their final round, so roll for here,
Okay.
and I'll put out buildings, 4 more.
10. And 9.
Oh, hold on, yeah, before we do the event, you're fine, never mind.
All right. So
2. 4.
4. So 2. Oh, that's a juicy one.
That is. Blow off course,
That's an okay one.
or blown off
Now
course.
6.
This track I thought
6.
would be used a lot more, but
Oh, the
yeah.
the secondary, like the
Yeah.
consolation prize, yeah,
Mhm.
relief track. All right, there we go. So you all see what end game buildings came out.
I have 8 resources.
I have more than that.
So do I.
Me too.
This is the last
Yep,
round.
last round. All right. So flip it. What do we got?
All right. Tentacles from the Deep. The player with the most dice in vents and the player with the most dice in mines lose 1 colonist of their choice.
Holy
Colonist
crap.
time.
That is a glorious one to come up for the final round. That is nasty, dude.
Nothing like choice.
Oh, hey, there we go. I needed a little flexibility, and we got it.
We are. Look at that.
So I'm starting us off, huh? Let me take stock of the situation here. Yeah, we're going to go and lock that down to start. Oh, man. Oh.
Ooh, oh, that's nice. That's nice.
That it? That's all you're doing?
Yeah.
Really?
He's got more coming later for you.
Okay. No, here, yeah. He has the expedition control. So he could throw all those out there for free.
Yeah.
But it's got to
Right,
be
Dave?
when
No,
you put the
that's
dice down,
good.
right?
Huh?
Good.
It's got to be when you play the dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I asked him. That's it. That surprised me. Thanks, Jess. All right, so it's so nice. Let's see what's so nice. False start, Dave. I saw the flinch. Oh,
It's a little late in the game for that.
Wow, really?
Could have borrowed some of mine.
Oh, that's all right.
You used the 6 to do that when you just could have used the 4 and something else. All right.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid. I probably should do something different. But it was a thought.
You know where somebody's got to block up so we don't give any soldiers away.
Wow. That's one, and I can't go there. The only gripe I have about that spot is you have to have
Sure.
the guys in your shelter. Yep.
Yeah.
You got to plan for that.
Oh,
And I did a
yeah.
very poor job of
Oh,
that.
you have a 1. You can still get a blue. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
But you need reds. But you got 4. Okay.
Don't see a lot of people playing down for the goodies. Gee, I wonder why. Each one of those is separate, though, correct?
Correct.
And how much is the penalty?
No, that's these.
Yes, but how much is the penalty?
It's
a
one
colonist
colonist
each.
of your choice.
Oh, jeez, that's hard, especially in the last round.
Yep.
You said
Oof.
that they were separate too? Or is it combined? The most dice in the Venus. Wow. Well, it's separate again, isn't it?
Okay. This is brutal. Oh, you sure? Okay. Yeah. Jerry? That's cool to hear, David and Jess. Nice.
I'm gonna throw one.
It doesn't look this stinky, does it?
It doesn't. Well, you can't plan out the big move at the end either because it's not gonna be there. You know, the long bomb is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gosh. Just realized something.
All right. So
Oh.
that I need.
Oh,
That I don't. All right. Throw away one of these to make that a 2.
You sure? You don't seem
No, I forgot which one I wanted to get. And now I need to look real quick and see what's going on. Yeah, we'll do. No, we'll do that one.
Dave?
No, there's two next 2 moves there.
I have the hammer.
Sledgehammer.
Wow. Going first this round kind of sucks.
Yeah.
A little bit. Oof. So there's that. Don't need, yeah. Jerry?
So I'm going to throw 1 to make that a 3.
I support this. Here we go, Jerry. Here we go. All right.
Can't give him all the points.
Wow. No.
Oh, not so fast, my friend.
There you go.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, that leaves me, even if they were that, right? Even if they were. So I know I'm getting that. I can get that, there. I
What did
need
he
one
say
more.
you had, Dave? 4 or 5?
4.
2, 4, 6. But then I can't, because I'm not
No,
going
it's
Is that
to.
what you got?
Edwards. You can't beat Edward.
Oh, but you still lose points for the fewest. Lose a point.
That's not the least of my
Worries.
worries.
Actually, wait. I don't need that then. I'm going to roll the dice. Pun intended.
You said that this building score
Yes.
does need to be populated.
Does not need to be manned. Let me double check. And so for final scoring, number of buildings, the end. However, the fully staffed are for the above ground, okay?
Gotcha. So that's 3 points for me. I don't think I'll do anywhere else.
Well, my decisions are made. Just
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Just about. I still have one decision left to make, essentially. I don't think I have a snowball's chance. Huh.
I don't care. Where you guys leave me alone is the question.
Just leave me alone.
I'm going to go in there.
All right. 2 to make it a 5. Go there.
Okay, I support this. Okay.
I don't think you're going to support this, though.
I knew I. No, whoa, no! You can't take from the building, no, sir. Oh, yes, you can.
Yeah.
Son of a. Oh, actually, that might not be so bad. So no, that's okay, because I don't mind getting the 3 tools,
Okay.
because I'll finish with the most tools. No, I
No, you
won't.
won't.
Will I?
Maybe you will.
I think I'm 1 short.
Well, that's it, guys.
All right, so here we go. Bottom top. Which do you want? I'm really okay with either of those.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, so I'll take
Bam,
my.
bam.
I'll take
This is my 4 points right there.
Yeah, I'll take my 2 points there. Okay, and
Get your
yeah, there.
right next one. Yellow and green.
Okay.
Yellow,
No, yellow,
blue.
blue, and green. Yep. And which one are you taking? You taking the tools?
I'm taking
I
peoples.
tried. All right.
Nice. It's,
I think I'm still one short because of his.
oh, every time.
Yep. Nobody. So the event doesn't trigger. There. So the event goes away. Okay. So we come over to here. Red, are you buying it for 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So green moves up the track, which gets 2 energy.
Or 2 tools.
Hey, red gets at the track
Or
too.
2 tools. No.
So we
I
got
tried.
So no one purchased this one
2 energy.
or this one. And everybody else can purchase theirs. Oh, shoot. I miscalculated. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. This is minerals. Whew. And I'll put mine right here. There we go.
All right.
Okay. Well, 2 energy for the red.
Dave, 2 energy.
Doggone it.
It is mostly MBO.
You have to buy one if you're in there if you have the money, right? Because it says 1 to 2, 1.
No, that's how many you may. It's always
Oh, okay.
voluntary.
Okay.
All right, green. You can buy up to 4.
So 2, 4.
It's 2.
I'm taking those 2.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Is there any reason for me to... That's that die.
Yep. You can buy 2 more, which I'm pretty sure is not 3. But you might not need all of those manned. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's a good point.
Yeah, I'll take a blue and those 2.
You don't want to put it in the empty spot?
Yeah.
Saves you a movement.
Just because...
So that's 2 more energy.
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't take them today. There.
There you go.
You got it all now?
Yep.
Do I have your full attention?
Gee,
Way to Rome.
That's the only reason I did it.
I needed,
Wow.
I needed the purple. It cost me 4 points.
Wow.
So the question is, do I even bother purchasing them now?
Energy.
Ooh, the purple
Well, you're
from
going to
down
get
there.
1 energy for sure. That'll be 1 point. If you purchase. Is it going to gain you a point or not? What do we got here?
But you can have a purple and a brown and move your blue up.
He can't grab a purple. There's no purple out there.
Well, he's got one of
And-
everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's 4
But
points
they're
there.
needed. Yeah.
Oh, it is. I see.
So
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is I will purchase those. I'm going to place 1 there. And I have 3 swaps, so I'm not there.
I'll keep somebody
That's
else
fine.
from getting them too.
Pay your energy.
I did not.
So paying 4 to buy those last 2 brown. There and there.
All
I
right.
get 2
you.
Marines.
Yep.
Give me the dice.
No, no. Where'd you get these from?
Oh, sorry.
Here, that all goes away.
All right. So we do go through the end of round stuff, so you can move, you can swap. So I will.
That is a
Go
brown. Yeah. So I will swap
There.
here.
There.
I only get 1 swap. All right.
I'll have the Colonial Embassy manned. Done. Oh, no, not done, because that'll go there. Okay, done. Everyone good with your swaps?
Yes.
Yeah, there's my 1 swap.
All right, activate your fully manned buildings
Really?
for only the underwater ones, y'all.
Only the. Oh yeah, yeah. There.
1, 1. And I'm throwing my stuff away to get 2 points.
1, 2. Doesn't matter here. Blue. Grab that. The blue we've been looking for the whole game.
I don't know who this we is. Do you got somebody in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy days.
Dave,
We
you're done?
mate.
I'm seeing if it makes any sense to swap any of these. I don't think it does.
All right. So pay energy for any of your folks left in shelters. All right.
Dave's a good.
Then we don't have to refresh. We go into final scoring, y'all. All right. Here we go. So final scoring says stored energy and stored minerals earn a victory point for every stored energy and stored mineral on your play mat, up to a maximum of 3 each, but you have to have 5. So in this case,
To
like
store
for me,
one, you have to have 5. Yeah.
right. So for me, I have that.
What do you mean you have to have?
You have to have 5 of a type.
This
to
is
store any
stored.
point.
This column's stored, and it requires
Right.
5 of each to store it.
Right, which you don't have, Dave.
Well, yeah, but I can switch this back and get 1 point.
Oh, there you go. Right. All right. So Dave's getting 1 for blue. I'm getting 2 because of this building.
Times 2.
Yeah. So, well, actually, that's 3 points, isn't it?
That plus.
Yeah. So that's 3 points. So I haven't gotten any yet, right? 1, 2, and 3. So this one's done. Just FYI. And I'm 2 short. So that's it for anybody. Nobody else over there. All right. Then fully staffed surface buildings. So, like for instance, this I'm gonna get 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Green.
So it's 2, right? 4, 5.
I'll take your word for it. 5 to 15.
Yeah. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good job. 9 brings you up to 10.
So are we counting these?
For every 2 brown.
Yes.
Oh.
Just these.
Nice.
Right now.
So that's 6.
6 points for blue. Put you at 9. All right. The next thing is how many buildings do you have? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be 3 points. 17.
I got 7, so 8 points for green.
Good job.
7,
8 to
so
23.
8 points for red.
8 to 18. And blue?
I have 6 buildings, 5 points.
5 to 14. All right. The next one is 3 victory points for a full set of colors. So, for instance, I have
Only have 1.
I only got 1.
I have 1 full set, so that's 3 points. So 3 for
it
Jerry.
has to be over
1, 2.
here? I
No,
thought-
just 3
Altogether.
total. You have 3 or
3.
1?
One
so
set.
3 points. 1, 2, 3. Dave?
We count all
He
these?
doesn't have any reds. Oh, he does.
I
He
have
does.
3.
Oh, yeah.
It's 3.
3, 3, 3. So that's 9 points.
Nice.
1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Yep.
Yep, 9 points.
Nice.
Good job. 23.
So it's the guys always win. It's worker
All right, so here, take all your sets that you have and set them aside.
All right, that right there.
Okay. Then, for every 3 that are left over, you get 1 point. So, for instance, I have 5 left over, so I get 1 more
1,
point.
2, 3, 4 points for red.
4 for red.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Green.
3.
1, 2, 3. Dave.
1.
1 point. Okay. Then, who has the most expedition tiles?
You.
You.
I like my chances.
Who has the
3,
least?
6,
5.
9, 10.
We all got 5, right?
I got 6.
So Dave and Jerry each are going to lose 1. So back 1, I gain 2. And then I think you got me.
Yeah,
I got
4.
3, yep. And 2 points then for Robert. And there you go, y'all. So Jerry ekes out the win with 28 points. Robert in second with 27. And Dave and I, thank you for playing
Oh, tied for
at
third.
23. There you go, right? Okay, cool.
Nice.
So that's the Artemis Project. So as you guys know, since it's a sponsored playthrough, we're not going to do a roundtable discussion about our thoughts on it, but hopefully you saw the playthrough and that helps. you
Sorry,
guys.
Jess.
Oh yeah, everybody and their mother bet on you,
I know.
didn't they?
Sad.
Cracked under the pressure like my
Even
Ducks
I
did
did.
on Saturday.
Oh.
So yeah, hopefully being able to see the game in action helps you guys make a decision on whether or not you want to support the Kickstarter. You can go to the link down below to support it if you think it's going to be a good match for you and your group. Also, As our mods have said, if you want to support the show, we definitely would appreciate it. First off, thumb the video. It helps us. Second, subscribe so you know when we're going to be coming live again. And number 3, join the 741 patrons that we have and support the show at pledgehc.com. Definitely would appreciate that, y'all.
Would it be inappropriate for me to say I'm backing it after playing it?
No.
Because, yeah.
Okay, no, I mean, it's legit. If that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. So.
Beats Alien Frontiers in my book by a mile.
Okay.
Because it definitely has more depth.
And I wasn't keeping track, but there was a whole lot of Glory to Rome.
Gotta be the second most we've had.
Well, I know Brides and Browse was #1 with 12. Just saying that.
And I know I'm the one that generated most of them.
Yeah,
Just saying.
That was brutal. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. This is our last public stream until the move to Boston happens. So if you want to watch the last stream, which is Thursday, you're going to have to support the show at the $5 and up level. For the Glory to Rome patron-only stream on Thursday, you can go to, again, pledgehc.com. So
have some whiskey handy because you got to drink along with us.
Right. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You don't have to. Teetotalers out there. Understand.
Right. So, again, I'm Edward.
Banker Dave.
Robert Bobby Doolittle.
I'm Jerry.
All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. And again, thank you to Grand Gamers Guild for sponsoring the playthrough and letting us bring it to you. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Y'all have a wonderful night. See y'all Thursday.
Good night.
Later, y'all.